I didn't even much know I had my thing on. I'm about to start. I did not even much know I had my started my live because I had it face down on the counter. I am so sorry, y'all. Give me 1 minute. Hold up. I am so sorry. I got 48 people on here and I got this live on. So give me a minute. So I want to apologize to y'all. I am so sorry. And good morning to everybody that's on this live. Just put the phone down on the counter to go in the bathroom so I could fix my hair because I not too long ago washed my hair and I wanted to come on here and cook breakfast right quick. So I apologize to y'all. So give me a minute. Y'all know I ain't had my coffee this morning yet, so y'all excuse me. I cannot believe that. And good morning, Davetta. Good morning, everybody. I am so sorry. Lynette. I am shamed around him. Y'all, I'm coming. I'm looking for my bell pepper. So I am so sorry, y'all. So sorry. But I pray everybody morning been going good for them. Y'all see how my morning going. I wash my hair and it's like I lost my train of thoughts around him. Maybe I get some coffee in my system, I'll be okay. So I am sorry. I'm feeling good this morning. I can't complain. You know, sometimes it seems like you get up and your day do not go right without coffee. Good morning to everyone that's on Facebook. Good morning to you. So last night I was doing a adult night last night, but I got the I should have really told y'all earlier so that y'all can join in, but I just came on and said I'm gonna do an adult night. So I'm gonna try it again probably tonight. And if some of y'all wondering why I got this thing on my head, I not too long ago washed my hair and I got to finish drying it. But I wanted me some breakfast this morning. Make sure you put that bleach in that water now. Don't be to my, I ain't using no bleach. That's nasty. It's nasty when you don't wash them dishes all the way, okay? So y'all, come on, get up. Today is a beautiful Saturday. Get up and go enjoy your family. Go shopping. Go out to eat. Treat yourself somewhere today. That's what you got to do this morning. So this morning we finna make some grits, eggs, bacon, and some biscuits, and what else? Some corned beef. You know how they say, not another day without Jesus, not another day without coffee. And this woman here, this girl is running on coffee and faith this morning. That's what I'm running on. Some good, strong Colombian coffee. It's just something about that coffee when it hits you, and it hits you in the right spot. Ugh. So we're gonna cook some grits this morning. And before somebody say, I don't cook my grits like that. Everybody cook their grits different. But baby, down south, when you know your mama don't cook them grits and cook them grits right, you ain't got to be adding all that chicken broth, all that other kind of stuff. Only thing you can do, add some water, put you some salt, let them grits cook. Keep an eye on them. Don't let them get all clumped up. You want them grits right so they're going to stick to the rib. That's what you want right there. And then just add that little butter. Then after it's done, if you want cheese in it, put a little bit of cheese in it. If you want to go a little extra creamy, drop a piece of cream cheese in there and do it like that. You ain't got to be adding all that nonsense, because if you watch your mama cook them grits, baby, honey, them grits gonna come out just right. Just right. And one thing about a grits, when they start getting lumpy, just add you a little bit of water in there, just go to whisking. I was raised just water, salt, and butter, and add the cheese. Not all that junk they be making it. They put some doggone, put some chicken broth, chicken stock. Honey, from down south, your family know how to cook those grits, okay? And if you from down south and you don't know how to cook those grits, baby, you weren't paying attention. You weren't paying attention. And I don't do no measuring, because I know how much grits we gonna have, how many people is gonna feed. Always wash your grits off. And I'm finna get on some people's nerves this morning, because that's how I feel like getting on people's nerves this morning. Before you get your butt in that kitchen to cook, make sure you don't wash them nasty dishes that you got piled up already. Make sure your kitchen clean, okay? Don't be around here smart. You finna go in there and cook breakfast and your kitchen nasty and stuff. Then you be wanting people to come to your house and eat. And I just take this and use it because I don't even want to take my hand to go all through the grits. So that's why I'm using this. Baby, I love this. I use this for my rice, everything. And not trying to be funny, I think a person with long fingernails, if you ain't got wearing gloves or none of that, this would be good instead of taking your hand digging all through the rice, digging through the grits, come out washing it. Because, you know, sometimes when people have long fingernails, you don't get to clean up under there that good. Yeah, I'm coming this morning. I'm coming this morning. That coffee is so good. It seems like that coffee just hit right here. So once you don't put your grits on, put a piece of butter inside. I didn't say the whole stick, I said a piece. Put you some salt. And then just let it cook. What that song say? Let it cook. Y'all know I don't know nothing about all them rap songs, but I know what the song just say, let it cook. see how many pieces of bacon he wants. So then we're gonna take the bacon. So I bought the thick cut bacon. Man, when I used to eat meat, I used to love bacon. Take it and put it on some lettuce and tomatoes and cheese. Make a sandwich. So I'm just putting it on just like this. Got to put the biscuits on too. So let's cut up some onions and bell peppers up for the corned beef. And even though I don't use this onion, I always still cut the top part off, the first piece. And it's a habit. I don't know why, just a habit. So y'all know tomorrow is Family and Friends Day at the church. And if anybody in Tampa and you need a church to come visit tomorrow, come visit me at Exciting Faith Alive tomorrow. The address 57, I think it's 5705 East, I'm gonna have to pull it up so I can make sure I give y'all the right, East 32nd Avenue, Tampa, Florida 33619. Come, you'll be, oh my God, you will not be disappointed because you won't, just come. If you want your soul fed good tomorrow, come. Because the choir already get you ready. Then when Pastor get up there, You getting a whole meal, okay? You getting your Sunday meal and your meal for the whole week. So if you don't have nothing to do, come to Exciting Faith Alive tomorrow. If you want a church to visit, come and be my guest, okay? And then y'all remember I told y'all doing I'm gonna show y'all the paper in a minute. And it's for a good cause too. So if you don't have nothing to do tomorrow, come meet me at Exciting Faith Alive. And I need some visitors because I don't never be inviting. I tell people to come to church, you know, tell them about the church. But on Family and Friends Day, I really never tell nobody, come be my guest or none of that. Because some people say, I'm going to come and they don't come. So, y'all know, like I told y'all, I go to church, I'm in and out. I don't want parking lot talking, none of that. I'm just in and out, in and out. Sometimes I even much leave just before, like, soon as offering took up, because I don't be wanting to talk. So if you feel like this morning, I'm going to show y'all. You feel like this morning you want to be a blessing to me so that I can be able to take, to fill my sheet up, bless me, okay? It's for a good cause. And I want to thank the people who already gave me. So I know some of my family members say they coming. So after church tomorrow, I'm going to feed them. Because I appreciate them coming to go to church with me. So let me show y'all the paper. I'm going to do the corned beef last. And this the corned beef in the can. So this is the paper right here. A family and friend bliss right here giving. And on here it's like, it said, we are drawing near to our family and friends. I am hoping that you will show your love and support for me by sowing a seed into my church that I love dearly. It's simple. Pick a line, give any amount, and sign your name. I'm relying on 20 of my family and friends to help me get this done. And join us for 2025 Family and Friends Day Worship Sunday, July the 20th at 10 o'clock. Thank you for your support. So this is the paper right here. So these the people who already gave me. So I wrote, they picked out which one, and I just wrote their name in. But I'm trying to get more than 20 people. That's what I want. So if y'all love me, show me some support. You can, and this what I posted on my page already. And this what it's saying. You pick 1 through 20. And you pick whichever one. Like 1, it say, I just love you. 2, you are my best friend. 3, I love Exciting Faith Alive. 4, I love Pastor Hawkins. 5, every time I give, God blesses me. 6, I believe in you. 7, it's better to give than to receive. 8, God have truly been good to me. And y'all know, let me tell you, nobody can say God haven't been good to them, because God have been good to you because he woke you up this morning. So that's the main thing. God have been good to you. And then 9, I believe in the vision of EFA Church. 10, I can. 11, you are my family. 12, you have always been there for me. 13, the Lord have brought me from a long way. I was finna put mighty, it ain't on there. But the Lord have brought me from a mighty long way. And I know the Lord have brought y'all a long way too. So nobody can say the Lord ain't brought me from nowhere, because you didn't get where you at by yourself. All the struggles that you've been in, you didn't get through those struggles by yourself. He helped you through those struggles. And then 14, I have a testimony. We all have a testimony. Every day that we walk in our testimony. So nobody can say, I ain't got a testimony. You got a testimony. Some of y'all need to be shouting right now because of the things that he have brought you through, the things that he have done for you, and how he kept his hands on you when you didn't even think you was going to make it. So everybody have a testimony, all right? And then it say, God have kept me through it all. He kept you through it all. Even when you thought you were finna lose your mind, have a breakdown, you didn't know how you was going to handle a situation. Honey, God have kept me. He kept me, y'all. Because y'all know my life was played around throughout the whole world. I didn't know if I was coming or going. I thought I was finna lose my mind at one time. But he kept me. And that's my testimony too. He kept me. And then 16, I will always be there for you. 17, I got your back. 18, I know you will help me. 19, you believe in me and I believe in you. 20, a donation, that's the least I can do. So y'all love me, help me fill my paper up, help me bust up in the church and say boom. And if y'all in Tampa, y'all come be my guest tomorrow so I can jump up in church, say, look at all my guests that came to visit. Because I'm waiting on y'all to support me. So come out and support me. Come on, show me love. So, y'all see how these grits is right now. You see how these is. When your grits get like this, all you got to do is add some more water. Just add water. Don't be around here talking about adding no chicken stock and all that. You make your grits taste how you want your grits to taste. And you make them creamy how you want them to be creamy. You ain't got to add all that extra junk in there. So the only thing I'm going to do, I'm going to add some more water. And I'm adding more water to let it cook because I'm not ready to serve them yet. So I just added that water. So we're gonna put some grapeseed oil in the pan now. Let me pull this up. And plus, if y'all wanna help me to give to the church tomorrow, you can send it to my Cash App, $treasie1, and I'll write your name on the paper, whatever number you pick. So, and tomorrow I turn the money into the church. So y'all be a blessing to me that I'll be able to turn in the money tomorrow. So show me some support and love. So I'm gonna saute that down before I add the corned beef in there. Oh, this is another thing I want to say too this morning. Um, I don't know why people think people with dreads don't take care of their hair. People with dreads, they wash their hair normal just like everybody else. Some people like to go to the beauty salon and get their hair looking at a nice style and stuff. I'm just natural, not that kind of way. And I ain't gonna tell no tale. It feel like when I wash my hair, it's like I'm doing an 8-hour job. That's how long it take me to wash my hair, because my hair like to my ankles. So for the people who think people with dreads don't wash their hair, they nasty. They wash their hair just like y'all wash y'all hair. So don't never think they don't wash their hair. They just be like, oh, it's so nasty. Y'all know every time I put this hat on, I wash my hair. we're gonna put some some seasoned salt. Some complete season. Some roasted garlic. And you don't want your corned beef to be dry either. Yeah. What you said? Tell her she need to get a job. Tell her I ain't lynch mob. What she said? Lynch mob what? He better than me these days. Tell her that's why she better call him. Whatever, she better call him. So, these are the best pot sets. This handle here, I can take and put on either one of these pots that my little niece Ebony bought me. Thank you, and I love you. So, all you got to do is clamp it on him and do that. And you can take this and put it on any pot that's made like this. Where she at, Cartier? I know she's shaming the McDonald's drive-thru. You want cheese in your eggs? I don't like how this stuff got the eggs in it. Y'all got to excuse me. You know how you bust the egg and they have that stuff inside the egg? Cartier. You want cheese in your eggs? Okay. So for my grits, I'm gonna put some more butter inside. Put a piece of cream cheese. So this time I'm gonna mix these. See how they coming out? You don't want no watery grits either. What McDonald's there? Close by him? Hey, Cartier, tell Pooh to call Elwood and see if he wants some breakfast. Call my son and see if he wants some. My son and ask, do he want some breakfast? Yeah. What she said, smart. So my husband the only one that eat the corned beef. And this the grits. So this how you want your grits to look right here. You don't need to have all those lumps, okay? All you gotta do is add water. Look how creamy this is. Look at him. Y'all see that? That's how grits supposed to be. You want them grits to stick to the ribs. Sorry, yeah, you called them? Okay. So this how we do breakfast round here. This how we do it round here. So this how we do breakfast. This how we doing it round here, baby. We doing it just like this. This is my son plate. Look at that. Y'all see that corned beef, eggs. So Facebook, that's how I'm doing it around here. Got to make sure the family eat, okay? It's the husband plate right here. Corned beef, egg, and biscuits. My grandson plate. And I'm just eating a little something. I ain't gonna eat all of that. So, here go your food. So a lot of y'all know, I don't know a lot of people on Facebook, but YouTube, y'all know that I'm a diabetic. And I give myself a shot I used to do it every Monday, but now I'm doing it every, oh, my paper getting wet. So I'm doing it every Saturday now. So I just want to tell anybody that's a diabetic, please follow whatever your doctor tell you to do. Follow what your doctor tell you to do. Eat right, like those grits. I don't even supposed to eat grits, so I treat myself every once in a while to eat the grits. Because anything white turn into sugar. So be careful what you eat. And you got to work out. That's why I said being a diabetic, it's a diet. You can go on a diet. Sometimes you can reverse it. But if you don't listen to your doctor and do the things that they tell you to do, you can start losing part of your body. You can go blind. It's so much that can happen with you. So you got to follow and listen to everything that the doctor tell you to do. And some of y'all want to be hard-headed. Some of y'all don't want to listen to what the doctor tell y'all to do, because sometimes you think you know everything, all right? So when the doctor tell you what to do, listen to that doctor, because being a diabetic is nothing nice. Oh, y'all, I am so sorry. See, look at him. This morning, I'm showing y'all, giving y'all tips on how to cook breakfast and clean the kitchen at the same time, because some of y'all need to see that. Some of y'all need to see how to clean the kitchen up, cook and clean as you go. That's what some of y'all need to see this. You know what? Now I'm finna be a little messy right now. I can say what I want to say on my mind. Some of you women talk so bad about other women. Y'all tear other women down because your life ain't right. You tear other women down how they living and stuff. And half of y'all ain't got y'allself together. And half of y'all nasty. Half of y'all talk about women and y'all stand in a nasty house, don't want to clean up, you don't want to do anything, but you sit and you talk about other people. And then some of y'all talk about women and talk bad about them, and you ain't got a pot to piss in and a wonder to throw it out. But you will talk about another woman and tear them down, and you sleeping on somebody else's sofa. Hello, somebody. And I just be wondering, why do women tear other people down and they talk so bad about them and they ain't got a pot to piss in and a wonder to throw it out, but you are down another woman for anything, and you always want to judge her, and you ain't got nothing. You ain't got nothing. You ain't trying to get nothing. You ain't trying to do nothing with your life, but you will tear down another woman. You want to sit and talk about another woman's life. So I just want to know where they got that. Where you get that from? When you ain't got, let me fix my hair. I got to go finish drying my hair anyway. But when you ain't got a pot to piss in and a wonder to throw it out, you shouldn't much open your mouth about a woman relationship, about how a woman living and she got a roof over her head, how she look. And you still around here borrowing $10 and $20 from somebody. If somebody give you $20, you think you don't hit the lotto, but you talking about another woman. And like even, oh child, I want to go somewhere else. I really want to go somewhere else this morning. Hey. And then this another thing where I want to go at. I ain't never seen women talk about another person's relationship so bad and they ain't got a man. Telling this woman how she should be running her household, how you a fool. I wouldn't let that man do me like that. And you ain't got a man. You don't have a man. Huh? I knew she was coming. I would have told her to bring me an orange juice. Huh?
Front door.
It's hard to, you know what? Rico King, if you was by me, I would have gave you a plate of food. If you would have called me, I say, Auntie, I'm in the neighborhood, I would have fed you. I wish I would have knew you was coming. I could have had you bring me
She got some. Get some of hers.
a orange juice.
Give me.
What's that?
She got some. Tell her to give you some.
Give me some of your orange juice.
He in there sleep.
He won't.
I rode on the crosstown.
You rode on the crosstown
Yeah.
by yourself?
I was on the interstate yesterday.
Who paying that toll?
It's free.
Oh. Where you finna go at?
No, I can't wait because my brother wanted me to break or something.
I can't believe, look at that, my 16-year-old granddaughter riding on the crosstown. Look at this.
Yeah, I slide the car. I backed up part two. Y'all like, look.
What, you biked up? You go, girl. She talking about she biked up too. She don't be wanting to bike up, but now today she biking up. So,
What?
and then that's what I just can't. What I was saying. I just can't figure out why do people be so worried about other people's relationship, and they ain't got a man, they ain't got their relationship together, or they sitting home crying about a man and stuff. But they always want to tear another woman down about what's going on in their household, and they don't need much know what's going on because they looking from the outside, not in the inside. Okay. Poo Poo Lichmar calling you. And so yesterday, one of my subscribers, she sent me a video. And she was just telling me, she sent the video and she was talking about it. And I told her, I say, listen here, I don't care what nobody says. If nobody not pouring nothing positive in my life, I care less what a person got to say. So I'm saying this for a reason, y'all. If somebody ain't pouring nothing positive in your life, honey, don't pay them no attention. And when if a person got to talk about you and make a video about you, honey, you helping them make money because they don't know how to make money on their own, okay? Because they can't get in the kitchen and cook. They can't get out here and talk about real life stuff because they got to talk about you to make money. Child, boo. So this morning, I just want to tell somebody, stop worrying about what somebody got to say about your relationship, your lifestyle. And they talking about your relationship because they don't have them. They can't keep a man. They don't have a man to treat. Do I got Advil? Who need an Advil?
Me.
For what?
Cause my hair.
What your head hurting for? You're young. You shouldn't be having no headaches around here.
I don't know. I was up at 4 yesterday. Went outside at 8:30. Didn't go home till like 12 hours.
Okay, that's why your head hurt because you need to go to sleep.
I was with Yana. I got some sleep. I got a lot of rest.
Yeah, okay.
Ooh, look at my shirt.
That's that water.
Let's just touch the shirt.
Oh, please. So people gonna talk about your relationship, everything, because they ain't got now. That's all it is. And they gonna worry about what's going on in your house because they can't keep their house together. And just like they say, you need to sweep around your own front door. Some of these women's around here, you need to sweep around the front, the sides, both of the sides, and the back door before you worrying about what's going. My hair dry in there? Yeah. Before you worrying about somebody else's door. Sweep around your own front door. Worry about your own household to keep your house together, and quit worrying about the next person's house. Because some people be so focused on your household that they cannot keep their house together. They can't keep their house together. They ain't got no man, no nothing, but they worried about your house. So worried about your house. What's going on in your house? I don't let my grits get cold up there talking. No, her problem is she driving and she too busy wanna run the street cause she driving. Somebody she got to go shopping and everything. So it when I cook, I share. I don't have a problem sharing food. See, you want these grits to stick to you. Poo poo, he him? The dude.
Yeah.
You need to bring it by so he can eat with us tomorrow.
He going to Tallahassee?
Oh, he going to Tallahassee?
Yeah. Corey nasty.
What? How do you like? If I eat them, they got to be scrambled. But I too much don't get to the. I don't really like eggs, so that's why you only see me put a little bit on my grits because the doctor said I need to eat some eggs because I don't eat meat. But I don't like eggs. That's why I only put a little tap on there. So y'all, I need y'all support now. I need y'all support to help me fill my papers out, okay? So I can go to church and say, look what I collected and turned it in. I don't have 5 people give me something already. Good morning, boss lady. Good morning, everybody on Facebook. Good morning, good morning. So I need y'all help in helping me fill my paper out. I want to take more than 20 people, okay? I want to give a big donation to the church tomorrow. And I'm just asking anybody who want to donate, give, and you giving from the heart, whatever God lay on your heart to bless me with, you can cash app it to me at $treasie1, and I'm going to turn it in tomorrow. I don't know what time in the morning but church start at 10 o'clock. And if you need a church home to visit, you're welcome to come visit Exciting Faith Alive. So y'all help me out now. I ain't asking for too much. I don't want no grits. I want me some more orange juice. I know that. Ain't that orange juice good? So anybody on Facebook, you want to help me out? $treasie1. And this it right here. And I put it on my Facebook page too. And I put it over here on my YouTube page too. So if y'all want to help me out to be a big giver to the church tomorrow, please donate. No, I don't go fishing. Only time I go fishing when I go to Blue Sea Fish Market right there in Nebraska. I go there to pick out what fish. I ain't even much got to tell them what kind of fish I want because they know me. Poo poo, get my blow dryer so I can finish my hair. I love when my grandkids come over here. As soon as I got out of bed this morning, I said I'm finna cook my grandbaby some breakfast.
And then cook me nothing.
I didn't know you was gonna be here.
I told you that on the phone. I said I'm coming.
You said you was coming. No, you didn't. You was in McDonald's drive-thru. You in McDonald's drive-thru, why I'm gonna cook you something?
Because I said I'm getting my mama's 2 hash browns. Give me an orange juice.
Um,
Alma, what's up? What's up?
y'all, my husband got that girl so spoiled. She think I'm him, but I'm not him. I'm not giving money like he give. She can call. He come get my card, baby. Come so you can go get it. That honey, I love you, but you ain't get my money like that. You got to work for my money.
What my arms just at? Hey, let me get a shirt.
You got to work. I ain't finna be around here just giving my money. Where you finna go?
No, I'm gonna show this one on that phone.
She thinks she all that because she don't bite up.
Yeah. Front door. Oh, y'all know how to phone?
Where you going? Huh?
And she got on set, show me what you got up there. You all right?
That's everything facing that way. You don't walk with two things?
So let's go see how she say she bite the cub. Let's go see how she bite the cub. She bite it up good. Oh, you did good.
Y'all got a thingy?
What?
Got a broom so I can sweep the seat?
No, I ain't got no broom to sweep the seed.
You ain't can't go back in.
Yeah, I got that good.
You did good because you used the bike up camera.
Don't stop itself when it get close, so it don't
Oh,
stop.
No,
oh, the car stopped by itself.
Stop itself.
I parallel parked this last night for it.
She talking about she parallel parked last night.
Mommy let me stay out late. I was with Yana.
Where you on that now?
She at home. I'm gonna pick her up today. Okay.
All right.
What you doing?
So, I know somebody might be saying, you'll dump this for me, please? Where you can get something to drink? Put me some ice and water in here, too. I was drinking coffee, but it don't got cold. I know some of y'all might be saying she excited because her granddaughter bite the car, but I don't know. I know when you're a grandmother and you see your grandchildren achieving things, doing things, you get excited. I know I do. I'm excited. Here, my oldest grandson, 18, working.
Bread.
I call him C.
I'm finna go drive C around.
Oh, you finna go drive C
Me and
around?
C finna go city road.
And then, look it up. Got 18. I got 2 other grandkids one finna be 18 the end of the year. She finna be 17. She finna graduate. She a cheerleader and she run track. So I get excited for any little simple things that my grandchildren that's doing, and they doing it on the right track. So some of y'all just, I don't know. I just get excited. And then to see how big they is popping up over here on me.
Sun around.
You finna go, come here. Come here. Come here.
Finna drive my son.
Come here. Let me see that shirt.
Yeah.
What?
This is true religion.
True religion.
Hey, I'll go.
She said she finna go drive her son around.
Alright. He calling you.
So they don't call my husband granddaddy. For granddaddy, they call him Abra. So that's what they call him. All the grandkids.
Tell Goomer the TV, if he come out today, tell him the TV and call him.
You called him and told him to come?
He said he was gonna come on the weekend. I texted him this morning.
I need a TV. My TV on the wall too.
You got to work today? Oh, okay.
I'll be back.
All right. And I love they bond. I love the bond that my children have with their kids. I love that. So when you see your grandkids and your grandkids or your children, they on the right track, they doing everything that they supposed to be doing and they not getting in trouble, you get excited, you happy. And I mean, I be so happy. Like here, my granddaughter coming to pick up her big brother so they can go somewhere. And I'm sitting there like, but they don't want me to ride in the car with them. Cause I be saying, turn that music down. You need to watch out. They be like, no, we're gonna put you out. We're gonna put you out the car. Oh yeah, the Velda, he off today. He off today. So they supposed to be going to church with me tomorrow. So since they going to church with me tomorrow, I'm gonna cook a big meal for them. So when they get out of church, they'll have a home cooked meal tomorrow. So if you got your grandkids doing right, honey, love on them grandkids, treat those grandkids right. And some of you mothers right now, like me, some of my grandkids I don't get to see. But no matter what, I'm still thankful because I know my daughter doing right by her kids. I still get to see my grandkids, but I can't touch them. So that's all that matters. And every little thing that I see of my grandkids and they doing right, just be happy. So the mothers who you can't see your grandkids right now, don't be upset. And this what killed me right here. Like I saw on TV where the lady say she finna sue her daughter for grandparents, right? Take her daughter to court. I could never do that. And I don't see why mothers would even much say that. You know what I'm saying? If your daughter or your son don't want you to see those kids right now, just bike away and get them space, get them time. But when you around here tomorrow, I'm finna go to court for grandparent right and stuff. You making things worse. That's all you're doing, making things worse, and you pushing that child farther away. And some of y'all be to my grandparents right. No, y'all but don't want to be bothered with them kids and stuff. So you got let them kids step back. You know you've been a good parent. They'll come back to you in the long run. Don't be around him. And I just want to tell somebody, don't be around him dropping tears. I know it hurt because it hurt me because I can't see my grandkids. I got two twins. I ain't never, what them twins was going on 7 months. I haven't even much hold my twins. Yeah, them the first grandkids I never hold. I never got to hold. But you know what? I ain't sitting around here crying about them because I know my daughter taking care of her kids good. Whenever the time come, I'll be able to hold them. But I ain't finna be around here say, I'm finna take your butt to court to see those kids. The devil is a lie. Whenever God permit me to see those kids, that's when I'm gonna see them. I ain't finna be around here fussing and fighting. Not at all. So y'all mothers who sitting crying about y'all kids, they not coming around, they don't want to talk. Baby, you did your job. Maybe it's time for you to enjoy your life. Maybe it's time for you to focus on you and for you to start getting up, getting all pretty and say, let me go hang out somewhere. Start being young. I ain't saying young and like, you know what I'm saying, hoochie mama, this and that. Young, enjoying your life, because sometimes we focus so much, put all our energy into our children, our grandkids, that we lose focus on ourselves. So this morning, you have to start thinking about maybe y'all need this space apart. Sometimes y'all will be separated from your kids for you to work on yourself, for them to work on themselves. And sometimes a child need to be separated from their parent so they can really see what the parent went through to raise you. All the sacrifices, even the tears that you don't drop when things went wrong with you and your kids. So sometimes you got to let your kids go. Even when the kids say, September gonna be 2 years that I haven't talked to my daughter. If I see her, we speak and keep going. But September gonna be 2 years that my daughter haven't talked to me. Now the first year, y'all, I was messed up, okay? And I was boo-hoo crying around him, breaking down. But look at me, look what God brought me from. Walk around here upset. I feel bad for you. My sister never got to see her grandkids grow up. Her only granddaughter passed away at 17. She now have twin boys. They are in. So I look at it like this right here. Oh, Tiffany, he just left my house. That's who just left my house with my granddaughter, my daughter's son. So, you know what? Y'all don't feel bad. And you mothers, even if your children just stop talking to you and you trying to figure out what happened, why they not talking to you, I want y'all to go back and look at my video like almost 2 years ago. I want y'all to look at my video and see how broken I was. I was so broken. I was around here about to lose my mind, praying, getting in my prayer closet, and just crying, asking God, why? What did I do so wrong for all of this to come my way and stuff? But look at me now. Look what God got me at now. I'm in a peaceful place. And right now, like back then before, if I even must talk about my daughter or my grandkids, you know what I'm saying? I was on here breaking down crying. But look at me now. Look what God have done for me. So any mother, you going through this right here, just remember, everything gonna work out. Everything gonna fall into place. You just have to step back and let God do the work. And I just want to tell these parents on here that's looking at me this morning. I want to tell you, when your children getting out there in the street, your children cussing you out, calling you all kinds of names and everything, baby, be better than that. Don't go back and forth with your child, a child that you carried 9 months. You don't have to get out there and you ain't got to argue, you ain't got to tongue wrestle with them, because you making things better. I mean, worse when you out there arguing with your child. And I feel like this right here, I don't care, like some mothers say I was dumb. I'm stupid. I'm dumb. She's so stupid. She's so dumb. I be on there cussing my daughter out, this and that. That ain't me right there. That's not me. Why I'm gonna get on the internet and cuss my daughter out because she cussed me out? Why I'm gonna get on the internet and tell the world my daughter personal business because she telling my personal business? I'm not gonna do that. And see, and the reason why I'm saying this right here, because a lot of people want to see y'all get out there, but they want to see when you and your children going through it, sitting back laughing. They want to see when you get out there calling your children all kinds of names, telling your children business, so they can turn around and use that to try to take your child down. And I'm like, the devil is a lie. You can call me dumb, you can call me stupid, you can call me everything you want. But see, the simple thing is, people are going to sit back and look at the life that you and your children going through so they can talk about. But they ain't going to get on the internet and talk about how their children cuss them out, how their children put their hands on them, and all of that right there. So they ain't going to tell y'all that right there. They just want to sit back and laugh and talk about other people, relationships and how their children disrespect them and talk bad about them. And they be warning you. That's why they sit back. They be like, yeah, I'm ready for them to talk about their daughter so I can use it against her. I talk about their son so I can use it against. See, y'all don't know, but that's what people do. People sit back and people be warning y'all they don't want you and your children to be close because them and their kids not close. And I tell parents all the time, I had 3 kids. My children know to talk. You ain't finna talk noise to me in my face. You can talk it afar, but not in my face. And not now one of my kids ever put their hands on me like I see some of you mothers sit, cry. Y'all sitting crying because y'all children hit y'all. Y'all letting them children hit y'all. That's why they always said, some of y'all got these teenager kids around here hitting y'all and y'all scared of them teenager stuff. You carried a child for 9 months to let that child hit you. And that child, what, 14, 15, 16, whatever, hit. If you don't take that broom and swap him in the bike or her in the bike and let her know, I ain't playing with you, I had you. I had you. You think you didn't have me, I had you. You didn't change my pamper, I changed your pamper. So, and you think you finna put your hands on me? I'm finna show you, I'm gonna tell you just like this right here, and I don't care what none of y'all say about me. One of my children hit me, I'm gonna show them what hood I'm from. I'm gonna show them what project I grew up in, okay? Because there's no way I'm finna let a child that I cared for 9 months put their hands on me. You can talk noise to me afar, but you ain't gonna talk noise in my face, and you sure ain't gonna put your hands on me. Because baby, when I tell you, I'm gonna tell you just like this. I came from the dirt, and I go back to the dirt to show you. And that's what a lot of you mothers around here, y'all letting these children 10 years old around here hitting y'all, and y'all sitting there talking noise. Y'all just sitting there, y'all taking it. A 10-year-old child hitting you, and you up there telling that child stop, and you up there balling up scared and stuff. If you don't drive some licks in that mother skun and let him know who his mama is, You don't work hard, get out your bed for a child to disrespect you, a child to put their hands on you. And like I said, I'm saying it this morning, like people were saying 2 years ago, she's so dumb, this and that, but my child know not to try me in my face. Now, one of my kids know not to try me in my face. None of them. And y'all mothers, some of y'all mothers all around the world want to come and attack me and stuff. Half of y'all ain't even much raising y'all kids, okay? Half of y'all kids in a foster care. Half of y'all kids out there running the streets, 10 and 11 years old, running the streets, and y'all can't even much tell that child to come in the house. Let me tell you something. And then y'all, some of y'all young generation right now, y'all be talking about child abuse. Ain't no child abuse. When my mama used to tell me, when them street lights come on, you better be in this house. That's where you better be at. You better be in this house. I better not have to come look for you. You gonna get what's coming. Some of y'all around here, even the little 6 years old out here before the street lights on, and I mean outside after the street lights on, and you don't even much know where they at. Some of y'all don't even much care. Some of y'all will sit right there, or they'll come home when they get ready. 6 years old. Man, if you don't get off your butt and go get that child and drive some licks in that child and let that child know, I'm your mama. When I say this, you better beat the street lights on. You better get him. And y'all, that's why y'all, some of y'all parents sit and talk about other parents and how they raise their kids, and y'all can't handle y'all kids. That's why some of y'all kids out there in the streets now, running around doing things. And when a mother got her hand on her child and got that child doing this and that, y'all want to say, oh, the child's gonna be sweet. The child is. No, that mama raising that child up to be a respectful man and how to follow rules. That's what that mama doing right there. Y'all just sit and y'all tear down. It's sad when women sit and talk about other parents, how they take care of their kids, and y'all ain't taking care of y'all own kids. Y'all kill me right there. Always sit back and expect this how your nose itself be sitting all back. Look at her, can't even much handle her own child. Look how he doing her. Look how she doing that boy. But look at y'all boys. Y'all can't even much tell them to get up and go to school. Some of y'all children still laying in the bed right now with a nasty room. Won't even much clean the nasty room. Won't even much come in here and wash the dishes. None of that. That's why you got to start training these kids at home. You got to start training these kids at an early age. Ain't nothing wrong with them getting up, cleaning their room, teaching them how to wash them clothes, teaching them how to wash dishes. Some of y'all be like, I ain't doing that. He too young. He ain't too young. He is not too young he or she is not too young to learn to get up and clean up. And y'all ain't no maid. Y'all ain't got no business around here cleaning up behind no 10, 12 years old and they just laying there. Man, please. Y'all better stop that. Ooh, this water good. But around here telling other people how to raise their kids. And then be around here scared of your kids. And you mothers who scared of your kids, I don't know what's wrong with y'all. I don't know what's wrong with y'all. Y'all around here scared of these children. Got the children want to sit and play the video game all day. Y'all got kids want to play the video games all day. Don't even much want to get up and wash their butt. But they want to play the video game all day long. And y'all okay with that. Man, y'all better make them children get up and clean up. Clean that room up. Get out that room. A child ain't got no business being in the bed all day. I have two of the best boys ever and have the best grandchildren ever and love them with everything. Right now, it's somebody's child still laying in the bed. My kids know I don't play. I know that's right. The crazy mama. Somebody, what time it is? 10:51. They still laying in the bed because they've been up all night long playing the game. I know, let me tell you something. I know this 25, not 75, honey. Because if this was 75, some of these children wouldn't act the way they act. And that's what's wrong with y'all now. Y'all talking about this 25, not 75. That's why the children do y'all the way they do. Cause y'all around here talking about 25. This the new generation. The new generation. We don't do this to our kids. We punish our kids. This how y'all be. Wait, let me plug my phone up right quick. So y'all be up here, y'all talking about, oh, this 25. I done whoop my child. That's child abuse. And then y'all go to the store, your child be falling all on, the child wants something, you don't want to give it to them. Buy it for them. They falling all on the floor, kicking, jumping up and down, doing all that screaming. And you be like, little Johnny, don't act like that, little Johnny. Cindy, don't act like that, Cindy. Get off the floor. You're embarrassing. If you don't snatch them up off the floor and take them in the bathroom and let them know, you ain't finna act up with me in this store. That's what's wrong with y'all. When the children do something, Johnny, go in the corner, Johnny. You got Johnny standing in the corner and Johnny standing in the corner. Soon as Johnny come out the corner, Johnny doing the same thing. Because you just saying, Johnny, go in the corner. And y'all be so scared. Y'all don't want to put no authority in y'all. You better get your butt over there. Y'all be around here acting scared. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't act like that. If you act up, mommy's not going to get you the candy you want. Man, you act up, your butt ain't getting no candy. I don't care how you feel. You ain't getting no candy, no nothing. You ain't finna be embarrassing me nowhere. And that's what's wrong. A lot of y'all parents, y'all, these 25 parents, this new generation parent, you think you can just buy a kid and a child I can buy them something, they gonna be all right. So you're gonna continue to do that for the rest of your life. And then what I was saying, the kids in the bed, and then some of you parents right here, y'all crying because the children don't want to move out the house. You know why they don't want to move out the house? Because you don't baby them. And you be like, oh, my child ain't got to go nowhere. My child ain't got to pay no rent. The devil is a lie. What you look like letting a 30, 40-year-old man sleep around in your house, ain't paying no bills, no nothing, eating up all your food and talking noise to you and don't want to give you no money, but you talk about somebody else. Somebody say, when the father's around, the children act a little different. I ain't even much finna go to talk about fathers, okay? Y'all, some of y'all always be talking about, oh, maybe the father around the child won't act like that. For what? Half of these grown men act like children, don't know their don't want to take care of their responsibility. Some of them bombs, not all the men, okay? Because you have some men that's raising their kids up just right. You have men that's in the household doing the things that a man's supposed to do to take care of the kids. But I feel like this, y'all be talking about the daddy around. Sometimes the daddy around and he ain't nothing but a bum, okay? He don't even much want to work. He too busy sitting on the sofa playing the video game with the son and be like, pass the blood. So sometimes it's good when the daddy gone. And some of y'all men always be talking about, oh, a woman don't know how to take care of a child, don't know how to raise a child. Honey, sometimes a woman do the job better than you. Sometimes it's best when your sorry butt going on. And some of you women, I got time today, but some of you women, y'all need to wake up. Y'all going with these old bums who ain't doing nothing for y'all. Ain't helping you pay a bill, round him wearing your sofa out, eating all your little food up. You round him busting your butt, working hard, and you calling that man a man. That is not a man. That is a straight bum. A bum who want to drive your car and drop you off to work. And I didn't know they still did that in 25. That was in the 80s when you got a man want to drop you off at work. Who in their right mind still letting a man drop them off at work? While you at work busting your butt, he round him probably got the side chicken, her children riding in your car. Then when he come back to pick you up, you ain't got no gas. Man, what the heck? Y'all got... So I'm just going to say this. Y'all excuse me right here. Some of y'all just be too dickmatized, okay? That's what's wrong with y'all. Y'all letting these men use y'all. Y'all around here taking care of man. Stop taking care of overgrown man. And I'm going to tell y'all know how a man is. Just pay attention how he treat his mama. Sometimes when a man treat his mama wrong, that's the kind of man that you're going to be laying up with. That's the type of man that you laying up with right there. I tell people all the time, you want you a man who you can build a foundation with. You want you a man who gonna love you. You want you a man who gonna treat you like a queen. You want you a man that ain't gonna be out here just talking to you any kind of way in the street, trying to handle you any kind of way in the street. That ain't the type of man you want. You want you somebody who gonna love you. Not nobody when they up in you, they telling you, I love you when they up in you. You want you a man that gonna tell you I love you. He backing that love up. I don't want no man who gonna be talking noise to me and wanna put his old hands on me, and then he wanna get up inside of me at night and tell me, I love you. But during the daytime, you wanna talk to me any kind of way, be with your side chick and all that. Y'all better wake up. Y'all better know y'all worth. Know your worth and stop putting up with that bull crap. It's so many good men out here. It's so many good men out here that want a good woman. A woman that he know he can build up with. A woman that he know when he down, she gonna be there. And some of you women nasty too. Because see, y'all go with these men when they got money, y'all love them to death. Y'all love that man to death. But soon as that man go broke, you wanna run. You wanna say, I'm leaving, you run. You broke, I don't want you no more. So you want to leave him, you want to go find the next thing that got money. But that same man, when he had money, you left, you was there, you was riding this coattail, all this and that. When he lose his money or he fall on hard time, you want to run. And men, if you got a woman like that, you need to leave her behind. You need to leave her. Because if you got a woman that's not going to be there when you broke, honey, that she was just there for your money. You want you a woman that when you fall, she going to be there to pick you up. When you got money, she there. When you go broke, she's still right there. And a real woman will tell you, baby, I got that right there. I got that. There's no way my husband can come and tell me, Treasie, I can't pay this bill this month. Boy, don't you worry about that. I got that. There's no way my husband can tell me he having hard times and I'm going to turn my bike on him and be like, he having hard times. What you mean you having hard times? Boy, you ain't having hard times. We're a team. We're a team around here. Ain't no such as having hard times around here. We gonna work this thing out together, baby. That's what we gonna do. I ain't married you. I ain't get married to you for the things that you can do for me. I married you so we can build the foundation together. That's why I married you. I married you because you my best friend, baby. Because y'all, me and my husband done been through some things, okay? We done been through some things when we been down or whatever, and we came back up together. And it wasn't like he finna fall down and I'm be like, I don't care. Let me tell you how close me and my husband is. He finna go to the bank. I say, hey, take out such and such out my account, okay? I go to the bank. He say, Treasie, take out such and such out my account. That's how me and my husband is right there. I ain't him just for what he can do. I'm an independent woman. I get up and go to work. I drive heavy equipment just like he drive heavy equipment. And one thing about it, when I say I can't do it, he say you a lie. You can do it. Never say you can't do it. And I'm going to tell you how good I had to break down something one day. I ain't even much know the equipment. And he was like, call me, what you doing? And I told him, I'm waiting on somebody to come show me something. He was like, no, you not. Put that phone on speaker. Put it on speaker right now. I put that phone on speaker. He said, break this equipment down. He told me how to break everything down on that equipment over the telephone, okay? I broke it down and put it right back together. And he said, you better not never say you can't do nothing because you can do it. You can do it better than a man can. So them the kind of relationships y'all want. Y'all around here going with these men, these women that don't want nothing. The only thing they want is your money. That's it. They don't want nothing else but your money. So y'all, oh my God. Some of y'all men's going with women that won't even much get up and make you a sandwich for lunch and for breakfast. Won't even much fix you no lunch. Won't even much cook for you. None of that. And then you go to work and you complaining, but you the one putting up with that right there. You the one decide, I want to be with this lady. And then some of you men too, some of you men kill me. Y'all know y'all got a good woman at home. A good woman, a woman that's cooking for you, washing your clothes, making sure you got everything together, making your doctor's appointment. Ladies, y'all wear a lot of hats. A lot of hats. Some of y'all just don't know that how many hats. Y'all, when he's sick, y'all taking care of him. making his doctor's appointment, cooking his food, doing his laundry, making sure the bills paid in the house, making sure he happy. But let me tell you, some of these men, they go around here, they see big booty Judy, and they lose focus. And they be going around here and they want to run to this woman because her body. Y'all better stop running to these women with these bodies, okay? Because all of them got the same body right now today. A big old butt, little chicken legs don't even much match, okay? But that's what y'all want to leave a good woman for somebody with a body. She ain't got a brain. She don't know how to cook. She don't know how to clean. And she sure don't want to work because she think that booty going to take her higher places. She think her booty going to help pay all these bills and you just a fool. But after a while, that booty began to fall, okay? Then what? Y'all better stop leaving y'all good women, y'all good ladies at home for these women on the street that don't want nothing, okay? And the same woman you leaving your lady for, you mad when you get with her because you wish you would have stayed at home with your wife because your wife doing everything. So now this my last topic and then I'm finna go. You ladies who want to take somebody's husband and you want to sit back and you say, hey, I don't took her husband. Hold up, I got to get a towel. So y'all, my hair was getting long. I mean, I had to take it down. So some of y'all women who be saying, I took her husband. I got her husband. And you sitting back and you laughing at that lady because you don't took her husband. And every time you see her, you picking at her. You better preach when you sleep with. And every time you sitting back, you laughing at her. Yeah, I got your husband and this and that, this and that. But I want to tell y'all sitting back laughing at this lady, talking about you got her husband and everything. But this one thing that you got to remember. One thing you got to remember. In the end, that same lady that you've been picking at, that same lady that you've been calling her house, messing with her, mistreating her kids, this and that. This the main thing that you got to remember. Remember, that man haven't divorced that lady for a reason. That man haven't married you, and he's still married to that lady. You can be with that man 10, 15, 20 years. Y'all listen to me. 10, 15, 20 years. And he died. You're gonna look like Boo Boo the fool. You know why? Because that same wife can come back and she gonna get everything. Everything that he left. Because he's still married to her. He ain't never married you, and you so happy that you got him, you ain't even much telling him to divorce his wife to marry you. That's right. She own everything. That wife gonna get everything. And you know what's so crazy? Let me tell y'all what happened. The lady was telling me this. She was telling me about her auntie. Her auntie was with this man for 15 years. 15 years. And when the man was in the hospital, guess what? That wife came up there and told her, get out. And it was nothing she can do but get out that hospital. Because she was not married to that man. And when that man passed, you know who got everything? So I'm coming back to you. Wait a minute. So she got everything when the man died. And the lady who was with him for all them years ain't get nothing. So for you to say that, I see you have a discernment for men. I don't have nothing against men. Oh, let me tell you something. I love men who at home taking care of their kids. I love men who doing everything right by their wife, or if they even not even much with their wife, and they doing right by their kids. So for you to come on here and say that, you need to stop that right there. Because I salute, and especially my thing is, I salute all the single fathers. Because there's a lot of single fathers out here that take care of their kids, just like a single mother. So you can go head on with that right there. Remember that you were. So for you to say that right there, you crazy. You crazy. I salute all the good men. All the good men that's taking care of their kids, that's doing everything right. And the men that I'm talking about them bum men. You must be one of them men that I'm talking about. I'm talking about a man that like to freeload too off of a woman, a man that don't do right by a woman. That's what I'm talking about. I'm not just talking about all men, because there's some good men out here, because I got a good man. So there's some good men out here. Well, let's hear you say that more, because this is the second time I clicked on your video and you had something negative. So you just clicked on my video. If you would have been on my video, you would have seen where I said men who are bums, men who don't want to work. Those are the type of men I'm talking about right there. That's what I'm talking about. Y'all, some of y'all men be getting all in y'all little feelings, because I believe I be hitting some buttons. Because some of y'all come on here and say this and say that. I must be hitting some little buttons around here. But it's some good men out here. It's a lot of good men. And I say that, and I talk about men on my channel. So you just popped on here. If you would have been on here, you would have understood what I was saying when I was talking about a man. And just like I said, when a woman go with a married man and she take that married man go with that woman, she thinks she don't did something, but she didn't do anything. Because in the end, she not winning, because she did not marry that man. That's what I'm talking about right there. I'm not sitting on here. I'm talking about some men. I'm talking about men that don't do right by women. And some women don't do right by men. So you should have been on here. You would have been heard my conversation from the beginning. Going to God for forgiveness and everything, but the karma does come to pay a visit. So you know what? Some people don't be wanting to hear the truth. And that's true. When you around him and you do the things that's not right. So I don't care who get mad. And that's true. And when I say something about men, I'm not talking about all men. It's some men that's good, that do good, and it's some men that's not right. And y'all know that right there. All men are not the same. You have some men that just don't care. Just like that man on Facebook. Got this lady out here looking crazy, giving a side chick $1,000 a month. I mean, every 2 weeks, and his butt ain't working. Those are the kind of men that I am talking about right there. A man that some men don't even much care about a woman. Some women don't care about a man. Some women get their man money and go take it and give it to her side dude. But I tell anybody that take their money from their spouse and give it to somebody, you got to be a fool. You think I'm finna get some money from my husband and somebody go and get into a side dude? Heck no, I'm finna go shopping. He better have his own job, okay? I feel like this. Why you taking your money, giving your money to somebody who don't want nothing? So that's my point right there. Why take your money and give it to somebody who can get up and go get a job? No grown woman should be taking care of a man that don't want nothing. And no man should be taking care of a grown woman that don't want anything. And nobody can say, I'm telling you, nobody can say it's no jobs right now, okay? I can't find a job. You know how many people don't been deported? You know how many jobs hiring? You know how many people right now that need people to come work? right now. So it's no excuse. No man should say, I can't find a job, I went looking. The devil is a lie. You didn't go looking. A woman can't say, tell a man, oh, I can't find a job, I went looking, I can't find. The devil is a lie. It's a lot of jobs out here right now. Go find a job and take care of your own self. And y'all don't understand, when you working and you getting a paycheck, you got your own name on your paycheck. That's the best feeling in the world. I feel like this. No grown person shouldn't be sitting home and you can get up and go to work to wait on an allowance. I feel like you waiting on a man to give you some allowance. You waiting on that woman to give you allowance. But I do got to say this right here. It is some stay-at-home mothers and some stay-at-home fathers that's doing everything that they supposed to do. So that's something different right there. Because being a stay-at-home mother and a father is a lot of work. You working a job. When you got to get the kids ready, you taking the kids to school, you got to cook for them. So that's something different. So I ain't talking about y'all before somebody say, oh, she talking about it. I'm not talking about y'all, all right? I'm talking about these other ones. I'm talking about these people, these men and women that can get up and go get a job. Right now, times are hard, okay? And then this another thing. Since he say I love to talk about men all the time, I talk about women too. And this another thing too. Some of you ladies on here who watching this video, this is what I want to say right here. Stop, and when the man tell you he need help paying the bill, stop saying, oh, I ain't helping you. That's your responsibility. Ain't nothing wrong with giving your husband a little help or your little man a little help to pay a bill, because you got to think about all the bills that he paying. He doing everything. Some of you women just want to keep your money. Y'all want to go keep y'all money, be selfish. Even when the man don't paid all the bills and everything, he broke. You don't want to give him $1. You be like, I ain't giving him nothing. You can't be like that right there. There's handicapped people with jobs. And that's true. Let me tell you, you go to Publix too. Go to Publix. And that's why I love Publix. Publix, they always say Publix expensive, but Publix is good. Publix hire a lot of people that's handicapped. Publix do that right there. So I feel like this, if a person with special needs can go get a job, you shouldn't even much complain about you can't get a job. Not at all. And if your husband need help paying a bill, help your husband pay a bill. Help him out. You can say, I got this, I got that. Even when, yeah, my holy king, it ain't, people just have a lazy disease, okay? People have a lazy disease. Even if when my husband paying the bills, I got this bill, I got that bill, or whatever. I stay in this house just as well as he do. And I'll be saying, why do some women want their husband or their man to pay all the bills and they keep their whole paycheck, don't want to buy no food, don't want to do anything, they just want to keep their paycheck. And after the man broke and the man asked them for something, they tell him no. I don't understand that. It's supposed to be teamwork. We as a team, we supposed to work together so we can be able to get the bills paid. We can build things together. When you become a team, it's more powerful than I. We got to be a team around here. And that is where you go wrong. This is basically America goes back to another team. But these people here, I don't know. But I just feel maybe I'm wrong for saying that I feel a woman should help a man pay bills. And I just feel like some of us women be so comfortable that we depend on the man to do everything, that we don't have to do nothing and we don't want to help. And because you know what, like some people say this right here, My grandfather used to do everything for my grandmother. My grandmother ain't have to do nothing. She ain't have to pay no bills, no nothing. So I'm not doing that. So you got to remember, this is a whole different time right now from when our grandparents. It's a whole different time. And there's nothing wrong with helping your spouse when your spouse come to you and you know you got a good man that do anything for you. It's nothing wrong with helping out. And I just don't understand why women don't want to help out. I don't understand that. And some of your, let me tell you, some of you women, this is why I was saying it's best to work and have a paycheck. Some of you women be relying on your husband or your man so much. You depend on him. You don't want to work, no nothing. And then one day that man come home and say, I'm leaving. What you gonna do then? You're gonna be like, oh, he paid all the bills. I don't know how to do this. I don't know how to do that. That's why you need to be independent. That's why you need to get a job. So I know that I said that was gonna be my last topic, but this got to be my last topic. So a lot of you young women, the new generation, since y'all always want to throw up to me the new generation. So a lot of y'all don't want to work. A lot of y'all just want to sit home. Y'all want to fight. Y'all want to talk noise. Y'all want to this. Y'all want to that. Y'all want to just stay on your Section 8. Let me back up before I get into the conversation because I know this is what somebody going to say right here. I know this is what somebody going to say. First of all, y'all, I used to be on Section 8. At first, I lived in the projects. Riverview Terrace Project. I love Riverview Terrace Projects. So I stayed in the projects with my mom. Then I had a child. I'm finna tell y'all the story. I got pregnant at 16, okay? 16, y'all. 16. Don't do it, y'all young girls. So I got pregnant at 16, had my child at 17. Had my child in January, 17. June, I turned 18. Then I got a project apartment, Riverview Terrace, 302 East Kirby. That was my address, 302 East Kirby Street. So, oh yeah, the cheat, yes, my holy king, that's true. So my address was 302 East Kirby Street. My rent was like what, $18? Probably $18. So I had a project house. Then I found out about Section 8 from my friend Regina, because she got Section 8. She told me everything, I got it. And when went to my Section 8 appointment, somebody called and told them that I canceled my appointment. And they was like, hold on. They came in there and they was like, let me hold your ID. I gave them my ID. They picked up the phone. They was like, you can't be Miss Claudette, Miss Stedman, because she's sitting right here in front of us. So then I got my Section 8. And y'all, I was on Section 8 for a while. I'm telling you, I was on Section 8 for a while. And back then, Section 8, you can move and they pay your deposit. Wherever you move, they pay your deposit. You get a utility check and all that. So make a long story short, when I got married, to get off my Section 8, because my husband was like, I ain't with that Section 8. I don't know nothing about no Section 8. We finna get an apartment. I ain't gonna tell y'all no lie. I was so scared. I was so scared to get off Section 8, y'all. You know why I was so scared? Because I was comfortable. I was comfortable on the Section 8. And this how crazy I was. Do y'all know when I was on Section 8, my rent was $1,300. I was paying $1,000 rent. And they was only paying $300 of my rent. So I want y'all to follow my story and listen. They was only paying $300 and I was paying $1,000. So this how comfortable that I was. And this how the government keep us too, to have you comfortable. So how comfortable I was, because my husband said, let's go we can finna get an apartment. You're gonna leave that Section 8. And I was just like, I'm so scared. I say, what if I lose my job or whatever? But if I know I'm on Section 8, I lose my job, my rent gonna go back to zero. He was like, what I married you for? Why did I marry you? He was like, you ain't got to be scared, no nothing. I got you. And I was so scared, y'all. And I'm telling y'all, if it weren't for my daughter Peaches, I probably still would have been saying, I'm keeping Section 8. I don't care if I'm married. I'm keeping Section 8. I don't care if I just got married. My baby say, Mama, you can do it. She said, Mama, you can do that right there. Don't be scared. Step out on faith, Mama. You can do it. So my baby told me. So my baby had told me, my baby said, Mama, you can do it. Don't be scared. So, y'all excuse me because I'm trying to charge my tablet up too. So I said, okay, me and my husband went and got an apartment. That's why I'm telling this story right here. Because God have everything worked out for you. So me and my baby went and got an apartment. Me and my husband got an apartment. And when we got that apartment, we got laid off 2 months later because a new company bought our job. A new company bought Busch Gardens. A new company. We both got laid off. And y'all, when we got laid off, now let me tell y'all how God is. When we got laid off, y'all, I was crying. Yes, I'm finna tell you the story. I'm telling y'all the story. So yes, I'm happy I got rid of the Section 8. So y'all, I was boohoo crying because we just moved in the apartment. Was there 2 months, and the new company bought Busch Garden out. So we both got laid off the same day. The same day we got laid off. So the lady in the office said, my roof was messing up in my apartment. Come to find out, my roof was messing up in my apartment. And the lady called me one day. She said, hey, if you can be out of that apartment by such and such date, I got somebody who's going to take over the apartment and you'll get your deposit back. I say, for real? She was like, yeah. So the same house I moved out on Section 8, I had to go back there. I went back there, and then 2 weeks later, not 2 weeks, like a week later, I found the townhouse. And I went and looked at the townhouse, and the lady said, I don't think they're going to rent you the house. I don't think she going to rent you the townhouse because y'all get unemployment. And I fell in love with the townhouse. So I got ready to walk out the door. I told the lady, I say, Miss, can you give me a minute? Let me walk back in here and see where I'm going to set my furniture and my kitchen table set at. That's when you holler right there. She say, what? I say, let me walk back in there and see where I'm going to set my furniture up in here because I got a lot of furniture. So she said, okay. By the end of the day, the lady called me. She said, I don't know what it is about you, but the lady told me to rent the townhouse to you. And she told me to work the deposit out for you, that you didn't have to pay your deposit all up at front. Ain't nobody but God? Nobody but God. So some of y'all, I want to tell y'all see how time changing, and y'all see how this man doing people right now. So it's time for y'all to start focusing and getting yourself right. And stop thinking that you just got to live off Section 8 all the time. And stop thinking that, oh, everything going to be good through Section 8. You can buy a house and everything if you using it right on Section 8. But sometimes some of us, we be so dependent on the government that we don't want to step out on faith. None of that. And you know what? Sometimes, see, God had God had to make me uncomfortable to be comfortable. God was showing me that you don't have to have this Section 8. You can make it on without this Section 8. You just got to put in the work. I got the rest of it. You got to put in the work. So I'm just telling you, young girls, because I know some people, when I begin to talk about Section 8, some people say I'm downing somebody. I ain't downing nobody, because you know what? And what made me just say, before I even much met my husband, when I got ready to change my life and I wanted to work, y'all, I was getting a welfare check for $364 a month. $364 a month. And then when they told me, they said, you getting this check, you're going to have to go to school 40 hours a week for a check. I said, the devil is a lie. I told the lady, I said, I'll be back. I'm finna go find me a job, okay? And that was in 1987. I went and found a job at Busch Garden at ISS Landscaping Company. I went back to this same lady and told this lady that same day, I said, I got a job. And she was like, where? And I told her, and then she was the same color as me. She told me, she said, oh, you're not going to make it. You ain't going to last on that job for a week. What? She ain't say congratulations, no nothing. She just said, you ain't going to last on that job. You only going to be there like a week. Watch and see. You'll be back. Baby, I started on that job in 1998. And was on that job till 2009. Okay? So when somebody tell you you can't do it, you got to show them that you can do it. Stop letting people tell you you can't do it. Stop being scared of getting off government assistance. Because right now, y'all see this man cutting these food stamps off. This man cutting the Section 8 bill down and everything. Stop around here depending on the government all the time. Stop being scared. Step out on faith. You know what I'm saying? Because I was so scared. If my daughter didn't push me, I would have still been around here working depending on the government. I would have still been stuck. So I just want to tell somebody right now, y'all need to stop depending on this government and quit saying I can't find no job and stuff. This man done deported so many people that there's so many jobs out here for us. So stop saying that. Stop sitting home around here to my son. Section 8 is, Section 8 that. It's not benefiting y'all. You getting stuck right there. So God have to make us sometime uncomfortable to be comfortable. Y'all remember that, uncomfortable to be comfortable. That's what God will shake us up sometime and let us know, step out on faith, you can do it. And then so I'm saying all this for a reason right now. Y'all around here, us as black women, we around here right now out here in the streets fighting each other, putting hands on each other. And y'all see this man is not playing around here. Some of y'all gonna be around here. Y'all think this a joke. Y'all gonna be around here homeless. Because y'all too busy being comfortable. Y'all too busy being comfortable right now. Step out on faith. And stop depending on the government. Stop letting them just control you and stuff. Because you know what? It's all right to be on Section 8, but it's a stepping stone. Some of y'all right now want to go buy a house, but y'all scared to go buy a house because y'all scared to step out on faith. Stop being scared. Stop letting people control your life. Because when I was on Section 8, they want to come, they want to search your house. I don't know how they do it now. They want to search your house. They want to pull out your dresser drawers, make sure you ain't got no man clothes in there and everything. You get tired of living like you're a prisoner. You get tired of people telling you who can come to your house. Honey, you be scared to lay up in the bed with somebody because you won't know if they're going to pop up because somebody can report that you got a man living with you. And so I told my story because I want people to know you don't have to depend on Section 8. You can get out there and you can get it. Some of y'all now I heard you're going to have to do 80 hours for some food stamps. 80 hours, food stamps. That's crazy. And you can get up off your butt and you can get a job. And I'm talking, listen, before anybody take it different, I'm talking to the people that know they can get up and work. I ain't talking to the people that's something wrong with them that they cannot work, because there's a lot of people that cannot work right now. But I'm talking about these young people, these young females. Y'all out here fighting each other. Y'all out here tearing each other down. Y'all are some beautiful, strong, black queens. That y'all shouldn't be out here in the streets fighting each other. Y'all should be setting an example for y'all kids right now. Building foundations for your kids. A lot of stuff that I did in my life, you know what I'm saying? I have no regrets for the things that I did in my life. But sometimes you got to get to a point in your life where you want to change. You want the best in your life. That's what you want. You want the best. You don't want to be around here. You got to keep going back and forth with somebody. Keep arguing out here in the streets. Come on, want to take your clothes off. You want to get out here and you want to fight in the streets. You know what I'm saying? And I want to say this right here, because I know one of y'all, somebody, especially on YouTube, I know somebody going to come and say, well, what about that fight you had in Hard Rock? Yes, I had a fight in Hard Rock. But you know what? I regret that I had that fight. I regret that I had to stoop that level, because I am a queen. I ain't got time to be out here getting dirty, talking about fighting with nobody. I don't want enemies in the streets. And I look at it when I had that fight, them two young ladies can be my kids, you know what I'm saying? And if I was to see them right now, I'd talk to them, because I don't think it's right for women to be out there in the streets fighting each other. We as queens, we supposed to be building each other up. We supposed to build each other up, not tear each other down. And that's what we doing. We are our worst enemies. We are our worst enemies that tear each other down, don't want to build each other up, don't want to see one have more than the other one. And you can get the same thing that they have. You just got to put in a little bit of work, and you ain't going to get it sitting on your butt at home. I just want to say this morning. Whatever you want, you got to get off your butt and go get it. Everything I got in this house, I worked hard for this. I worked hard because I wanted it. And when I get out my car every day, when I go to work and I get out my car and I walk in this house, I walk in this house to see what I work hard for. I don't get out my car to come for no drama, no nothing. I'm getting out my car to work. So this morning, it's afternoon probably right now. No, it's still morning. So that's what I just want to tell somebody. Never ever think that you can't get it. Never ever be scared that you can't get it. Look at him. Look, I want y'all to look at me. Look at me. Look, I went from selling drugs to get a job. Okay. So if God can change my life, he can change your life. And don't stop feeling like, oh, I can't change. It's so much in the streets. Let me tell y'all, when I stopped selling drugs and got a job, that was the hardest thing, to get used to making a paycheck compared to that paycheck that you make every 2 weeks. I could have made that in a minute. In a minute. Back in my days, the only thing I wanted was a brand new pair of Nikes to go make me some money. That's it. And I had to get so used to that, working a check. And what made me change my life, I said, if something happened to my kids, ain't nobody going to take care of my kids. Something happened to me, I want to make sure my children get a check every month from where they mama worked every month. That's what I want to make sure. I want to make sure if I was to fall out and die right now, at least my children going to get a check once a month because they mama worked hard. So a lot of y'all sitting there, y'all sitting on dreams. Y'all don't want to step out on faith, no nothing. Honey, when I got my job, let me tell y'all this. When I got my job, and I told God, when I stopped selling drugs and God blessed me with a job, I told God, whatever job you give me, I'm going to do 100. I'm going to give 100 to it, 100. Because I used to go for jobs and people tell me, I can't hire you because your background. I can't hire you. You got a felony. And I had a felony, and it wasn't even much my felony. And that last time I went to a job, and I used to laugh. That last time I went to a job interview, a job interview, I went on Floyd Avenue, cross Fowler, at this temp agents. I went there The lady said, I can't hire you. I said, okay, thank you, ma'am. I went outside. I cried on the side of that building. I cried like a baby on the side of that building. And I promised God right then and there, I said, God, whatever job you bless me with, I'm going to give 100% to that job. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to give 100% to whatever job you give me, God. I'm going to do 100%. So what I'm telling y'all, I don't care if I got to clean shit off the floor. I'm going to clean that shit with a smile on my face, and I'm going to clean it at 100%. Because I see a lot of women, too. A lot of women will tear down a woman that work at McDonald's. A lot of women will tear... Oh, Lord, give me... Let me tell y'all, I work the function. And I had to clean a bathroom. I'm going to tell y'all this story. Had to clean the bathroom. A sister came up, her and her family. She wanted to go in the bathroom. And I told her, I said, Miss, these bathrooms close on a timer, and I got to clean it because I got to let it go and close it back up. That lady started calling me all kinds of B's. That lady started calling me all kinds of W's. That lady said, I see why you cleaning this bathroom. You underpaid such and such. You know what? I didn't argue with her. You know why I didn't argue with her? Because I'm down there making this money on overtime. So I'm making this money on overtime. So I ain't finna argue with her. You know what? I just looked at her. Lady, do you know how much I'm getting paid to clean this bathroom? You don't know how much money I'm making an hour, okay? And one thing about it, I say, why am I finna argue with this lady? Because she calling me all kinds of names. Baby, look at this woman. This woman got CDLs. She can drive any heavy equipment that she want to drive. So you think I'm finna argue with you because you calling me every name because I'm cleaning this bathroom and I won't let you come in there? I don't care. You can call me every name you want. But I know what I can do. So I ain't got, that's why I'm telling y'all, if y'all working at McDonald's, y'all cleaning a bathroom, somebody talking noise to y'all don't argue with them. Because y'all know the things that y'all can do. You got a job. And the same people who tear you down, they don't have a job. And like I tell anybody, I clean shit off the floor to pay my bills. And I dig a hole if I got to dig a hole because this one lady here not scared to work. She not scared to work, not at all. So that's why y'all better get, I'm telling y'all, some of y'all sitting at home on dreams. And y'all don't want to get up. Y'all don't want to do nothing. Y'all want to just sit there. And a lot of y'all don't want to get up and do nothing because people don't told y'all can't do it. Y'all can't make it. Yes, you can. Stop letting people tell you what you can't do and stuff. Start showing them. Start moving in silence. Y'all, I got my job. When I got my job, I went on that job 6 months before I had my CDLs. I had my CDLs within 6 months. You know why I had them CDLs that quick? Because I was so hungry. I was so hungry for those CDLs till I was like, I'm so hungry that I can eat that stop sign down there. And I say, God, you bless me with this job. Now I know you're going to bless me with these CDLs. If my husband come in here right now, he'll tell y'all. You know what I did every Sunday? Every Sunday I got out of church. I went where my husband worked at, and I walked around that truck every Sunday. And he had me naming every part on that truck, every part. That's how bad I wanted those CDLs. And within 6 months, she had those CDLs. So y'all stop sitting at home. Stop depending on that Section 8. Y'all need to start fighting each other out there in these streets and build each other up. Because you know what? When we out there fighting each other in these streets, you know what these people doing? Them people just sitting there laughing at y'all. And the same people who sitting there with y'all while y'all fight and talking about y'all. And I just want to say this. Everybody ain't your friend either. People that breaking bread with you be the ones that want to see your downfall, or the one that's praying on your downfall. So y'all better get up and y'all better start focusing. Then some of y'all women out there that's fighting each other, y'all know how to braid hair. Y'all know how to do nails. Y'all know how to do cooking. Y'all know how to do so many things, but you'll rather get out there and fight another sister. You and that sister better get together and start building each other up. Stop tearing each other down. That's what y'all got to do. Every morning y'all get out of bed. Y'all are a beautiful queen instead of being out there fighting each other. That's why I say, I don't care what nobody got to say about me. I don't care what nobody think about me. I'm too busy trying to live my best life. I'm too busy trying to elevate to the next level. And a lot of y'all need to start doing that. Start working. Start elevating yourself. Because God got so much in store for you and you just don't see it. And then when you want stuff in life, why sit around people who don't want stuff in life? Why? Why sit around people who don't want nothing in life? I want somebody to tell me that. Tell me why sit around people who don't want anything in life. And this, I'm just use this as an example. Just say you move out of town. Or you move out, some of y'all might move out of town. You might you don't been to prison. And you come home and you want better. And the same people you left them on the corner. And they ain't working, they ain't doing nothing in their life. You don't move out of town, you come back. They in the same spot. On the same corner. They ain't working. They sleeping on somebody's sofa. Why would you want to hang around people like that? How they gonna motivate you? How is they gonna motivate you? They ain't trying to do nothing in your life. And I don't. What I'm finna say, y'all. I don't want nobody to take it personal. What I'm finna say. I love me, but I don't want to be around me who don't want nothing. Do y'all get what I'm saying? I love me, but I don't want to be around me who don't want nothing in life. I love me, but I don't want to be around me who ain't trying to elevate themselves. So I love me so much that I don't want to be around nobody who ain't pouring nothing positive in my life. I want to be around people who going to be able to show me in the right direction. People telling me how they got this, what they did to get that. That's what I want. I don't want to be around me who's still in the same spot from 10 years ago. Who can't elevate me? Who can't tell me to do anything? And that's a lot of y'all problem right there. A lot of y'all still sit around people who ain't trying to do nothing. People who don't want nothing in life. People who still on the same corner from 10 years ago. People who still sleeping on somebody's sofa that don't want to get their own sofa to sleep on. Y'all, you know what I'm saying? Y'all know where I'm coming from right there. You know, I don't want to be around people like that. And I don't think I'm better than nobody because I done been through hard times. I love nice things. I love nice things. That's why I work hard for nice things. That's why I told y'all I ain't scared to get shit off the floor. Some of y'all will be like, I ain't cleaning no shit off the floor. I clean shit off the floor to pay a bill. I clean shit off the floor when I want nice things, okay? I ain't too good if I got to dig a ditch. If I got to get down next to somebody to dig a ditch, I ain't scared. Honey, I don't even much went with my husband when he finna do a whole yard. He finna pull up people's sod out of yard and to my some he got to lay the sod bite down, because y'all, that's the kind of work we do. He told me against somebody to do it. The devil is a lie, baby. Me and you finna go do this whole yard. I got my butt right on out that bed, went and helped him pull that sod up, raked that yard up and laid that sod back down, because we're a team over him. We ain't getting nobody else, because I ain't scared to get dirty. I'm not scared to get dirty. My mama told me, if you mess with trash, it will come. And that's why I tell people, y'all, some of y'all don't understand. When you hang around people who don't want nothing in life, that spirit begin to fall on you. That spirit will fall on you. And some of y'all don't even much believe it. And the reason why I'm saying it'll fall on you, because just say, for instance, I'm finna go sit over him. And I'm trying to find a job. I'm going to sit around people who don't want nothing. That spirit don't fall on me where I'm on the corner, I'm drinking with them, smoking with them. I don't forget about my focus. I don't forget about the job that I want to go get. Because I'm too busy want to hang on the corner. So when you trying to do something positive in your life, you need to be around people who are going to post something positive in your life. That's what you need to do. And then I can see like few years later when you don't got yourself together, you can go back there. But why go and you ain't got yourself together? Because I'm telling y'all, no matter where you come from, you always have to go back, okay? And you can't look down on them, but you don't want to be around people who ain't pouring nothing positive in your life. Nothing. You want people who gonna post stuff positive in your life. You want to be able to sit at a table that you never thought you was gonna be able to sit at. And I tell people, when I come somewhere, I am the table. I'm the table. I'm bringing the whole meal. I'm the table. And that's why I sit. And like back to earlier what I was saying, when people make videos talking about me, I'm happy they do that. You know why I'm happy they do that? Because it let me know I am the table. I'm the table. I'm bringing y'all the meal. I'm bringing y'all the whole meal because you got to make a video to talk about me. So, hey, I'm the table. I'm bringing the whole meal. And that's what some of y'all got to start doing. Some of y'all got to remember when y'all walk in the room, you is the table. You bringing the whole meal, the whole Sunday meal. And that's what y'all got to start training y'all mind. I am the table. I want more. I want more on my table. Just like a Sunday meal, when you go to your mom or your grandma's house, she got collard greens, cornbread, all that on the table. That's what you want. I'm saying be the table. I want this job. I want make this much money. I want this house. Start speaking. You is the table. Let people know when you walk in the room, I'm bringing the table with the food. That's what you got to start doing. Stop being around him being scared. And being around people who ain't going to elevate you. People who ain't going to do nothing for you in your life. Stop being around those kind of people. Be around people who going to elevate you. And stop being around him saying, I want to get off Section 8, but I'm so scared. Baby, step out on faith. Step out on faith. Step out on faith and pray about everything. Everything that you do, pray about it. And let God lead you. And that's why I wanted to tell y'all my story today. Because if God helped me through it, he can help you through it. He can help you through it. Happy birthday, Ramona. I pray that you get all your wishes today. And girl, I pray that it's all about you. Nobody else but you. So, I got to go. I got to go dry my hair. I had to take the hat off because it was getting heavy on my head. Y'all see, y'all see all this right here. This is my hair. All this. And I got to go dry my hair. And the last thing that I want to tell y'all right here. I said this yesterday on YouTube. Talked about this on YouTube. But before I go, this is what I want to say. I'm going to say two things. Some of y'all, I talked about this on yesterday on YouTube, but I didn't say nothing on Facebook. And some of y'all right now, some of y'all still living in y'all past. Some of y'all still hurting for somebody that no violated you. Y'all know I told y'all, a lot of y'all already know that what happened to me, what my dad did to me as a child. So I just want to tell y'all this morning, well, this probably afternoon already. I just want to say this: have a forgiving heart, and to forgive is to heal you. For you to start healing, not for that person, but for you to heal. And then another thing, you can forgive, but you don't forget. Stop living in the past, because you can't go back and open that door to change anything. You got to start healing for yourself and ask God to just guide you and uplift you through everything. That's what I want to tell somebody. Stop living in the past, something that you can't change. You know what I mean? Where she at? Gone?
She at Mr. Boomer from the company. That's all she back.
Oh, okay. So I just want to tell y'all that right there. Stop living in the past and move on. Because there's nothing you can do. You can't open that door to change nothing. No, nothing. Just give it to God and start healing yourself. And this the last thing, and I'm out of here, because I got to dry my hair. My mama. If it weren't for my mom, I wouldn't be the strong woman that I am right now. I wouldn't be the strong black queen that I am. I look at my mama, saying, remember how my mama walked to work, the things that my mama did for me and my sister and brother, the sacrifices. And I just want to tell somebody, if you and your mother going through something, try to make things right with your parents. Make it right. Because if something happened to my mama, I don't know what I'd do without my mama. Yeah, she make me mad. I make her mad too, but I love my mama. Oh, I love my mama. Y'all should see that, because I put videos every time I catch my mama dancing. I put a video up because I want to remember every moment of my mama. And I think about the things that my mama taught me. And I sit and I talk to my mama, and my mama, she tell me all the time, she say, Treasie, some of the things that you do, it remind me of when I was younger. So I just want to tell somebody, love on your mama. You only get one mama. And when your mama gone, you can't replace your mama with nobody. Nobody can take the place of your mama. I don't care. And sometimes some of y'all mad with y'all parents because of things that they have done. Honey, your mama wasn't born with the book. When she pushed you out, the doctor ain't say, here go a handbook how to be a parent. Because y'all, my mama used to get on me so much when I was a little girl. I used to think that lady didn't love me. Now I'm 56 years old, and I be telling her thank you. And me and her talk about things, and we laugh about things. You know what I'm saying? So I love my mama. You better love your mama, because when she gone, you can't pull her out that casket. You can't be saying you sorry then. You better go make it right with your mom right now. Because you get one mama to love. That's it, one mama. So y'all better love on y'all mama. Because when she gone, baby, ain't no coming back. My mom closed her eyes 2014. So love on your mom. Try to make your mom, the things right with your mom, because you get one mom. That's it. And I am so happy that my mom was 72 years old and my mom's still around. My mom, her kids, her grandkids, her great-grandkids, and she got a great-great-grandchild. So I am so happy that I'm able to spend time and do things with my mom and to love on my mom. So y'all better make it right with y'all mom. That's all I got to say today. But Facebook, thank y'all for hanging out with me today and showing me so much love. I pray that y'all have a blessed day, and I pray that y'all be safe. See y'all. and my YouTube family, I just want to tell y'all, thank y'all for the love and support. And this morning when I came on here, I was finna talk about something else. But see, God led me to talk about another thing and not the real thing that I was coming on here to talk about. Because God was showing me you don't even much need to talk about that right there. Don't even much worry about that. And I just want to tell somebody this morning, stop around here trying to prove something to man. Even when you doing something wrong, because I know every time my son, they always say, oh, God know my heart. Don't stop saying God know your heart and just ask God to forgive you when you do something wrong. You don't have to ask man to forgive you. Just ask God to forgive you, uplift you, and guide you. But y'all have a blessed day. Y'all be safe. Y'all hit that like button. Subscribe to my channel. And I just want to say I love you, because without y'all, I wouldn't be where I'm at right now. So thank y'all from the bottom of my heart for spending the day with me. And I got to go, I'm finna go iron my church clothes, and I need to go to the store because I'm going to cook for my family who coming to church with me tomorrow. So y'all hit that like button, subscribe. I love y'all. See y'all later.